Hi, and let me tell you one thing that you are studying English wrong because you are underestimating English की power which can help you boost your percentage because you think कि English तो एक ऐसा subject है जो हम एक दिन पहले पढ़ लेंगे, but no, English is no longer a subject that you can study one day before the exam and score good. You need a lot of conceptual understanding, the way you present your answers, the way you express your answers, because expression, vocabulary इन सब के marks रहते हैं. So, hi everyone, I'm Avika. I scored 99 out of 100 in English in my class 10 boards. One marks I lost in a silly mistake in unseen paragraphs. तो ऐसी गलतियां आप मत करना, ध्यान से क्वेश्चंस को पढ़ना. Now, how did I get the rest 99 out of 100? Then, abhi in this video, we are going to cover everything, the mistakes that you're doing, the points that you're forgetting to study right now, and really beneficial resources that you can follow right now. ठीक है? Let's begin. First of all, let's talk about prose. तो देखो prose में क्या करना है. First of all, familiarize yourself with your NCERT. Read it 2 to 3 times so that you know well about the NCERT. अभी भी time है, you can do it quickly. ज़्यादा time नहीं लगता है. If you are really lazy, then stand up. Do not procrastinate anymore. Now, prose में what you need to do is whenever you're studying a chapter, there are certain words जिनका meaning you do not know. Underline them and write the meaning beside them so that when you read it again, you know the meaning, or write all the hard words that you find in a separate copy, so before your exam you can revise it. You know, you have to write the meanings because in exam extract based questions those meanings are asked. तो आप जब फंस जाओगे, so better write it now. Third one, which is some key details or important facts from the chapter. देखो important facts are like कोई भी detail that when did the in the airplane वाली story, which is about the pilot, at what time was this event occurring, where was he going, what was his purpose, this you have to remember. Another thing which you need to remember is paying attention to the character sketches of the characters in that chapter, especially the protagonist, which is the main character in that chapter. Watch animated videos, understand the chapters quickly, but get a proper understanding of the chapter. Also, really important, remember the value that the chapter is teaching, because in value based questions, you are going to be asked to compare two chapters and the values they are teaching you, like the morals you're getting to know from the chapter. That at the sermon at Banaras, what do you study? You understand about the inevitable experience of grief in our life, which is something which we cannot stop. Death will always come, it is natural, it is the ultimate truth of life. Certain things you need to know about a specific chapter. ये एक example था. Now lastly, which is question practice. Online search करो, sites like Success CDS have really good content there. My notes have the perfect answer for you for 6 mark questions. In a 6 mark question, overall, what an answer often asks is the summary of the chapter and to apply a certain value in that question as per the summary. For example, it is asked about what's the ultimate truth of life in the 6 mark question. Then you have to write about the sermon at Banaras, puri summary batani hai, but then explaining how Kida Gosmi, did I pronounce her name wrong? I'm really sorry. How did the protagonist overall not understand initially that her son is gone, and उनको वो चीज़ समझनी चाहिए थी. To overcome her grief, she has to understand that eventually we all are going to die. There's no one who has not experienced death or grief. It is an inevitable experience. These things you have to write around that value. You have to explain the summary of the chapter. This is what you're going to do in 6 marks questions. Perfect summaries. You're going to find my notes in the description. Read them well क्योंकि बहुत अच्छे notes है. I have made them from a lot of resources. Educart, Oswald, ChatGPT, everything covered. Moving on towards poetry. देखो poetry may be the same. You have to follow that. Understand the poems line by line. The metaphors. Sorry, not the metaphors. The poetic devices used. The poet's name. The overall message that the poem gives you. Meaning of each and every line. The symbolic meaning of the poem. Everything you have to understand. Along with hard words जो कि extract based questions में तुमसे पूछे जाते हैं. So do not miss out on these things. Now, theme is really important that you need to understand of both the prose part and the poetry part. Theme, central theme, you have to understand it well. ये सारी चीज़ें you will get in my notes, link in description. Saying it for the 100th time now. Now, अब move on करते हैं हम. अब move on से composition के बारे में. देखो composition, what you need to do there, like you have analytical paragraph. Use better vocabulary. There might be people telling you that use simple vocabulary, but vocabulary के marks होते हैं. So use better vocabulary. अच्छे से spelling learn करो उन चीज़ों की, ताकि एग्जाम में जाके आप mess ना कर दो किसी भी चीज़ को. Also, the given data that you are having in analytical paragraph, present it in a way by comparing two three values that इससे ज़्यादा ये है, इससे ज़्यादा ये है. Do it in English, obviously. And at the end of the analytical paragraph, write out in a nutshell. Okay, analytical paragraph, write the heading of the analytical paragraph, because some teachers want the heading, some do not. So as there's no negative marking, you won't lose marks if you write the heading, but if you do not write the heading, you can lose marks there. But still, go for CBSE's official marking scheme once and see if there's a heading there. If there is, then do write the heading in your analytical paragraphs. Fourth, which is comprehension, I have a video on unseen passages which can help you understand all kinds of questions, unseen paragraphs. I have given my 110% in that video, so watch that. आपको अच्छे से समझ आ जाएगा what you need to do in unseen passages. One thing that I can tell you right now is always write according to the passage, and synonyms antonyms में synonyms antonyms based questions, all kinds of questions I have discussed in that video, so watch it. Okay, now in this video, the last part which I'm going to cover is answer presentation, answer expression. Keep these things in mind, which are always like the poet's name, the central theme of the chapter. While long answers ki jab aap answer likh rahe ho, in 2 to 3 lines give an intro of the chapter, which is basically, first of all, the story XYZ written by the author so and so revolves around theme or perfectly encapsulates the theme. ऐसे words use करो, fancy words which are going to make your answer look better and are loved by English teachers. I guess that was it for this video. Watch my other videos on English for better understanding of how to present your answers. And I think that was it. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.